Oh,
I'm record our session so we make sure that we are good. Let me set up your sheet. All righty, let me see. I'm gonna share this with you. Let's see here. I got on Zoom this morning. I looked at myself. I said, shoot, I forgot to put my makeup on. I'm not
just put some lipstick.
I'm not used to coming outside. I was like, what my lashes? What my mascara? What's going on here?
I hear you. I was on a call with the yeah. Well, I'm not looking made up today, so somebody told me my eyes look puffy. I was like, yeah, they're red and puffy. I don't know. Allergies or something.
Okay, let me see what my sheet look like then. It's different. Let's see. All righty. So this is when I was telling you earlier that we work on a collaborative. It's a collaborative way of how we can make sure that we get stuff done, and it expedites our time. This is a collaborative document. I went ahead and sent it to your Gmail. So everything that I type here, you'll be able to see it. I'm gonna send you this recording, and we're going to develop our actual plan of attack right now. We're going to develop our plan. We're going to come up with our core offers, and then I'm going to give you some homework to pull out that plan. And on our next conversation, we'll come up with our actual sales strategy. So the main thing is to come up with our overall plan today. But this particular document helps us to work together, right? Everything that we discussed today, I'm going to outline it here. And if there is any homework, this will be the actual sheet that you type it in. So as it works like a Google Doc. You know how you can share Google Docs and everybody can be typing at the same time? Same process. Yes. I use Dropbox. It's a little cleaner. And it works better for my clients. Let's see. I don't like seeing this over here. It's all the other clients. Okay, there we go. Ooh, good, clean. Okay, so let's start here. Let's start as if we're starting over. What essentially your category is life coach, yes?
I think so. Like I've played around with life coach, results coach, success coach.
Well, we don't want to be creative, right? You can tell people that you get results. You can tell people that you help them be successful, but the category, there's categories that people are familiar with. So if it's life, if it's business, if it's relationship, what category would it fall up under? Would it really fall up under life, or would it fall up under another category?
I'd say life. I'd say like life and mindset, but I think that's part of the, I guess it's semantics. So life.
Okay. So tell me, if you had to identify your best possible client, first of all, have you ever worked with anyone before in this capacity?
Just like a friend and a family member.
And what did they come to you for?
So one kind of was actually three. How do I say it? One, I think, was kind of overwhelmed. A couple years.
What were they overwhelmed?
Life and work.
Okay.
Trying to think what he really wanted. And he had health, it was just stress. Especially stress.
No, tell me, do you have health challenges?
Let me remember. Not health challenges, but he wasn't taking care of himself.
Okay.
Like no self-care, no self.
All right. And what else? Stressed.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I'll stick with that. Like overworked or a lot of work demands.
Okay. I just need you to like popcorn them out. What else?
Oh,
The
well,
more
for
you
him, that
give,
was basically it. Okay, the other person, um, again, wanted a new direction for her career. She was thinking about being an entrepreneur. Felt like she wasn't earning enough money. She actually had financial, what do you call it, like mindset issues related to finances. And then another person, same thing, was just kind of thinking small, like wanted more out of life. And then I have a couple people that they didn't pay me, but I did like free consultations with. And
Mhm.
one time I advertised I'd help people lose weight or whatever. So those folks wanted to release weight, um, change their eating habits, exercise more and consistently. And then somebody else had a goal she wanted to achieve,
Mhm.
and I guess she wanted me to hold her. She had worked with other life coaches, and she wanted accountability to help her reach her next big goal.
Okay. So these are the people. Were you able to help them with all these things?
So, like I said, two of them we only had the one discovery call, and I didn't continue. They didn't sign up or pay, and so I didn't continue to work with them. So I
Okay.
don't know how much they used the information I gave them and
Oh,
what,
okay.
what results they had. I don't know. So that's actually three people.
Okay.
Um,
Of all the people that you talked to and actually worked with that got some results, what were the common denominators of all these things? What was the common denominator where you spent the most time for those three people who did pay you, who did work with you?
oh, it's only one that paid, and it was only one that was really consistent too. So that's the one that paid. He said,
Well, what
uh,
was the commonality between them all? If you had to think of out of
that
all
they
the
knew me. They knew me and they admired like my life and how I
true,
the
I'm talking
things
about
that I
as far as why
the
they need,
work.
I need to know
Okay,
why they needed you. Them knowing you is
they
not a
wanted
reason.
a change. Not that you're asking why
Yeah, I
they
kind
wanted a
of
change.
all I need to know is what's the problem? Is the main problem, did all five of these people, was it a work-life balance issue? Was it they had they're in high positions and they had a whole bunch to do and they felt like they just never had enough time for themselves? Like what was the common thing that they all kind of needed? Like the common three
See,
things.
there. Okay, so there wasn't this is over like a year or two, and it's for me advertising different things. So it's different themes. So it's no, I don't know if there's going to be a common because, like I said, one I was targeting like help you lose weight. Another is helping you accomplish your next big goal. So, and I don't know if I want to deal with that in the past because that wasn't really successful. Like, so only one of them really paid me and was consistent.
All right, well, what you want to sell?
I'm not sure,
What do you
but I
want? What do
like that approach. Yeah, yeah, I thought we
you,
we're starting
it's the
over.
in all honesty, this the only thing that you don't sell what you don't see it is common. The reason I sell what I sell is because I've talked to 100 people, and out of 100 people, people can't get clear on their message. I started my business making websites, and when I make websites, if people don't know what the hell they sell, I can't build a website. If people
Right.
don't know how they make money in their business, I can't build a website. If people can't articulate to me exactly how people pay them more than once, I can't build a website. So the reason I sell this is because I keep hearing the same thing. I need to get people over here to understand what's their offer before I can build a website. So if you talk to 10 people, and out of those 10 people, you keep hearing it's a mindset thing. They need to shift the way that they view themselves. They need to be in commitment to themselves. There's a commonality of what the problem is that you know that you have a solution for, whether it's weight loss, whether it's changing your career, whether it's not spending more time with your kids. There's something that's underlying that a life coach can pull out. But if we can't, we got to identify what's the commonality, not so much what they pay for, but if you've talked to at least 10 people, there's an underlying undertone of where their problem is, and that should fit into your program. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to get. So that kind of gives us an idea of where to start with what we offer.
Right.
I know for sure after talking to, I have tons of life coaching clients. Everybody does a different part of the life coaching, but they have a specialty. So one of my clients, her specialty is working with HR professionals in their work-life balance. Another one he has a specialty in working with pastors in their work-life balance. That's a real big thing right now. And if they don't have what they found is that they don't have a work-life balance, then they are not taking care of themselves. They are high stress. They're on call 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to think about what kind of was the commonality of the people that you have talked to, the things that you have had conversations with your friends. What's a common theme that you hear around your space that you know as a life coach you can help them with?
I think one common theme is people, for whatever reason, don't put themselves first.
True.
So people are like, that is one. And people are afraid, I think, to pursue what they really want. Maybe they feel failure. Maybe they say they don't have time.
So achieving their true dreams.
Yeah, I've actually, said something like that.
That's a good one. Putting themselves, this is real. I mean, I got like 4 clients that talk about putting themselves first. So we got putting themselves first, achieving their true dreams, and what else?
I say taking their big dream off the back burner. So it's similar to achieving their true dream.
Similar to that. So what's another component?
Okay.
If you help me put myself first, and then even understanding and tell me how to get to my true dream. Like my true dream is to travel the world. How can I set my life up so I can have the ability to travel the world? I haven't figured it out yet. That's a true dream. It doesn't seem achievable. If you can help me map my life out so that I can attain that I would pay for that. Right? If you help people, this is a real problem. I know this for sure. People don't know how to put themselves in the center of their universe, how to make sure that they're ahead of everything else, that every other created being in their life, that they're not last on their list. That makes sense. What's another thing? If you could help them.
So I don't know if this is too specific, but the way people think, like I do a lot of personal development, and I was listening to something this morning. And I just know I'm big on like the power of words. So I'm always talking to people about, like I thought about doing a workshop on just how to, like the importance of what you say and how you say it, like self-talk and all of that. So like speaking positively, like that's not the answer, the total answer, but that's part of the solution.
So positive alignment.
What'd you say?
How does positive?
I love alignment. Yeah. I don't even know about positive, but alignment with your higher self, or something like that.
Okay. So what's the word that's in front of or behind alignment?
Alignment. I don't know if most people get it. Alignment with your highest self. So,
yeah.
But yeah. So alignment with your right. I don't know.
Is it a brain? Is it the brain alignment? Is it what is it about the
heart,
whole
heart and soul?
Okay.
Heart and soul or whole.
Soul alignment. Does that sound good to you?
I don't know. What did you mean by whole? Or
Like
you just thought that's what I was saying?
the entire self.
Oh, okay.
I like heart and soul.
Do
you not like it?
I don't know. I mean, I know I said it, but I don't know if it's too fluffy or.
Listen, you in your head, this is my job. So can you tell me how to get my heart and my soul in total alignment?
I can. That's deep work.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. It might take some time.
However, but can you get me so these are going to be entry level points to deeper work. So the goal is, can you start a conversation or get them to have a 3-step process to identify how, if and when their heart and soul is out of alignment, and when they know their heart and soul is in alignment. I like it because people have they've heard it before. It's not a heavy lift. People are literally connected to their heart, and they know that there's something missing, right? So it's a really, I like it because this would be the language. So if you told people, as a life coach, I help you put yourself first, achieve your true dreams, and get your heart and soul in alignment. That sounds really good. That sounds like, whew, I feel like I want to take a breath.
Right. I think that's how I felt with the heart and soul alignment. I'm like, like, I know I can do it, but it just takes you somewhere else. Like,
this sounds good, because think about it.
Well, can I name a few more? The thing I was trying to get to when I said the heart and soul alignment was their thoughts. That's what I started saying.
Well, that's what it is. But that's what it is. But people don't buy changing their thought because they feel like that's the thing. Heart and soul.
Because it was what was it? Yeah, that's my thing. I know the things that work. I don't want to put that in the title or sell it, because like you said, give them what they need.
When you talk about heart and soul alignment, you're going to be teaching the positive thoughts, that what you say at your mouth manifests into how you live your life. That is heart and soul alignment. What comes out of the man's heart, this is biblical. What comes out of the man's heart, their soul, what he's going to live, right? Something like that. That's why you got to align. If I was telling my daughter last night, she kept saying, I can't travel by myself. I said, why? Oh, people snatching people. I said, that's not true. Right? Oh, it's dangerous. I said, you 6 feet tall. Ain't nobody folding you up, putting you in the trunk.
Wow.
So it's something that is missing, or something that she's heard has her heart and soul out of alignment with her true desire. So realistically, all three, remember how we said that we're going to have master classes that bring them back to a full. If you just taught people, this is a real program that you could fully develop out, and it will handle everything that we put up here. Overwhelmed with work and life would literally come into putting themselves first and really achieving their true dreams. Not taking care of yourself, putting your heart self first, and heart and soul alignment. Being highly stressed, heart and soul alignment. Overwork, lots of work demands, putting yourself first, achieving your true dreams, and heart and soul alignment. New direction for career, achieving your true dreams. Wasn't earning enough money, financial mindset shifts, heart and soul alignment. See how they all fit into these three? Do you?
Yeah.
So when someone comes to you and they say, hey, I really want to, I know that you understand, you've helped other people lose the weight, change the eating habits. I don't know why I won't get up. I bought the treadmill, I bought the rowing machine, I bought the weights, just collecting dust. I really need you to hold me accountable. Where would that fall?
For me, I think put yourself first. And number 2 and number 3. Try to get at why. Why do you want it? Yeah. Why do you desire that?
There's total levels in it. First, you got to put yourself at the top of your own food chain. Secondly, this is You got to connect with your true dreams and desires for your life. And then you got to get your heart and soul in total alignment so you can have what you dream. Girl, it's good.
So, but I'm still not convinced on it, on number 3, but because it's also like I'm big on soul assignment. Like, I don't know, that's not going to be one, but help people determine and pursue their soul assignment, which might be number 2 or related to number 2. I don't know.
But remember, we're not doing full-fledged deep work. We want to keep it light. So because you need to recover and you need to heal. So our plan is to get so that you can have a marketing strategy that brings people in. We got to give them something that they can say, yes, she's talking to me. So they can bring them in, sign up for your email list, attend your masterclass, and possibly inquire about working with you.
So what was the question again that I was answering for these? Was it what I help people do? Like the 1, 2, 3?
This is the actual, like, the offer map. This is your offer map. What do people want? What is the actual thing that what are the problems? So what are the problems that they have? And how can you name it in such the people say, oh, okay, that makes sense. I want to hear more. They want to hear more. These are
I also like joy coach and stuff, like, I don't know, but I don't think people buy that. Love and joy.
Love and joy is overused. People don't pay for joy. What? And then tell me up here where they were telling you that they have a problem with joy.
A lot of people don't come out and say it. Like one guy said he wants to find a wife. Like, he wants love. He wants to be in love and get married.
So now you're a love coach?
I think the things I teach can help you, be a better partner in a relationship, and which means
how do you start? Is it where does that fall within these 3?
Achieving a dream
and heart and soul alignment. So I mean, we only can't. These are not my words. These are not my words. This is essentially what you said. Because I would have put positive alignment, and you said, oh, it won't be positive. You know, the goal is, can you teach it? Will it help people?
I can't. I just don't know if it seems like I almost feel like I don't know if people would get it.
Yeah, I would get it. I know how to.
And I'm not sure if it's
everybody knows what to put themselves first. People know that we didn't say achieve your dream. We said your true dreams, getting them clear about what they really want. Right.
I think people settle.
Three of my clients yesterday said the same word. They settle and they selling. So we know that it's something that's out in the marketplace. 3 clients said it yesterday. I'm tired of people selling.
Oh, I just know.
But that's what I'm saying. Right. 3 of my coaching clients said that their clients were settling for a low level of life, and they're helping them bring it high. So you already know that that's a problem in the marketplace. It's already confirmed. So the real deal is, most of my clients are using the word desire. It's overused. Your word is true. What are their true dreams? Getting them to speak, articulate, and live in a place of truth. Right? So that they can not be overwhelmed with work in life. They can take care of themselves so that stress is not a part of their life. So that if they want a new career, they go after the new career, because that's a true dream. Right? Yeah. But I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to say that this is something that you stand on.
Okay. I think another thing, I should have written this stuff down beforehand, but I help people achieve those things faster. Like the true dream or whatever it is. I think with my techniques, they achieve those things faster. So I don't know if that's worth. So sometimes I always say accelerate, like work with me, I'll help you accelerate achievement of your whatever.
True. That's the marketing message. What we're working on is what's for sale. How can they say, yes, I want that? Okay. So true. If you can help them get it faster, if you can help hold them accountable, if it's going to be a pathway so they can move from where they are to where they want to be. That's in the marketing message. The goal was to not have you have something fluffy and a way for you to build a real list of people that are interested in what you have to sell, and not just more information, pulling it out your brain and they not do anything with it.
Mhm. I also want, I don't know, something about connection to spirit. I know people have different religions, different spiritual beliefs,
Mhm.
but
That's in
so I
heart
don't
and
know if
soul.
heart and soul alignment gets that. Okay.
It's in heart and soul.
So yeah.
Heart and soul alignment is everything spiritual. It's all a spiritual practice.
Mhm.
The deal is, the way that this works, the best way that you can go about this is to find buckets where everything, if you taught 99 things, those 99 things probably go into these 3 buckets. Either people are not putting themselves first, they're not living out their true desires of their life, whether it's in work or in their personal life, or they're not living fully in heart and soul alignment with their identity, their divine identity, their spiritual identity, what they believe at their core principles, mission, vision, purpose. It still fits in a bucket. You can list 90, I could list 99 things of all the problems that people have in the earth, and it can fall into these 3 buckets.
I guess I don't know how I would explain heart and soul alignment.
You just did. Okay, so let's change it in.
No, how did I explain it?
You talked about it's how people think. You want to help people how they think, how they align their words with their thoughts. I said positive. You said, well, it's not more than positive. It's an inner thing. That's when you said heart and soul. It makes sense to me. It's the thought process. This is the mindset work.
Right. And I didn't want to say mindset, but that's really a lot of what I do is mindset, of course.
A lot of what we all do is mindset.
Right. That's where you got to start.
That's where you got to start. But people don't buy mindset. One time they hear mindset, they think, oh, I got it. I got that. I don't need it. So you have to put it in terms that people want, that people will pay for.
Okay. But I just thought heart and soul alignment sounded fluffy, but no, you don't think so? Okay, sounds deep. Not deep, but okay.
It's not fluffy. I won't let you be fluffy. I think that it's a spiritual conversation, and everybody understands what both of those words mean. There's a reason I highlighted them. These are the power words for putting yourself first, achieving a true dream, getting your heart and your soul in alignment, not just your heart alignment, not just the soul alignment. They both have to be in alignment, meaning that you're going to connect your inner to the outer.
Okay. And what about the fact that, I know we'll get to it, but is that measurable, or we'll figure out a way that it is, or
Yes,
doesn't need to be?
People
Heart and soul alignment?
Yes, people not sleeping at night, folks watching too, going to sleep with folks waking up feeling tired. They need coffee to get their day started. They need to be out in the world. Retail therapy. Why are you shopping so much? Why are you eating so much? Why you won't work out? Why you keep buying stuff? All of that. Like it's completely incongruent. What we say out of our mouth is not what we live. It's completely incongruent. So when you teach on that, you can teach so much on that. So much falls up in that container. So that's why I tell you, remember this whole, I really want to get you to the process. I don't want your brain to work too hard because I really need you to heal. But these are things that you could do really easily. You could do 17 different master classes on putting yourself first. You could do 17 different master classes on achieving a true dream. People don't even know what their true dreams are. They haven't even done the work to what they really want. I'm a Gen Xer, right? I'm 49. I follow what the model of America told me to do. What do they tell us to do, Dr. Nikki? You're supposed to go to school, get good grades. Yeah, go to school, get good grades so you can get into a good what? College. Then you go to college and you choose a path.
Get a husband.
Yeah, get a husband. Get a husband and choose a path that's going to make you some good money so you can come out and get a good government job. Right? Get that good job, climb the corporate ladder and stay there for 30 years because then you can retire and you'll be set for life. We haven't even been able to tap into our dream. We've been following the model.
Right.
And then our children, and our children are breaking the mold because they don't align with that. None of my children did what I told them to do, except one. Only one. My other two kids are following.
And you look good for your age, girl. I thought you were in your 20s or 30s. Okay.
But for real, I
didn't hear that part. But yeah.
My oldest daughter is the only one that went to college, got the degree I told her to get, and she's miserable in her career. Right? Yeah. She's followed the model, but my other two kids are creatives. They're following their dream. So your clients are not going to be 20 somethings. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be 20 somethings. So you got to break down the paradigms that they're in, that they've been taught since they were children, to put themselves last, to do what the man says to do, and to achieve the things that the world tells them they have to have. And
you just reminded me of somebody else who's not a paid client, but he's been following me on social media. We know each other for a long time. He told me I'm the reason he retired. He had been a workaholic for 30 years, and he's like listening to me on Facebook. He finally decided to retire. I'm like, and I should have told you some of the stuff he told me. Yeah.
Why? What did you do differently?
Sorry?
What did you do differently? Why did he say, oh, I got to live her life? What did you do?
I'm living on an island. I live in the Virgin Islands. I go for walks in the morning. And for a while, I was like live streaming while I walk. So I'm like doing these morning walks. And what else? I think the big thing was I need to be more specific. He just said he worked all the time and he realized he doesn't need to, and that life is short. I always say life is short. I say do something today to move you closer to your dream life. However small it is, do something today.
That's a message by itself.
And then I'm like, drink water and move your body. Like I say those 3 things, like pretty much on most of my videos.
Okay, do something today that moves you closer to, what was it?
Your desired life.
I don't like the word desire. I told you that. It's overused.
Yeah.
Right. So what's another
dream
word?
Life.
Yeah.
Dream life, ideal life.
I think you said dream before.
Okay. Dream or ideal.
This is what you want to stand on. This is your money, your money bag. Because you know what we do?
Put it all.
We dream, but then we never go and get it. Yeah. Right. We have these dreams and it seems like it's unattainable. So therefore we do what? Settle for where we are. This is your money. This is your money part. What's your dream life? If you could create anything, what would it be? And then all of that falls up under putting themselves first, achieving a true dream, getting really good with the true part, and then having their heart and soul in alignment. Like if I really lived my dream life, I would be where you are. I thrive. If I could see the water every day. There's a guy I follow on social media. He does the same thing. And the only reason I follow him is because every morning I feel like I'm walking on the beach. Literally walking.
This is my front yard. This is my front yard.
What's your front yard?
Let me see. Well, this is my front.
That's a virtual thing. You got your virtual.
Oh, you can't see the. Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you follow him for that reason. Yeah, I should be posting more on that. Let's see.
I follow him for that reason. I feel like I love to hear I hear the wind in his earbuds.
I'll show you another time.
Yeah, show me. But I'm just saying, like, if
another time. Yeah.
If I lived my dream, I would look at the beach every day. And when I meditate, my meditation, I see myself on my back porch in a yoga position, and I'm looking through rails at the water. I can hear the water crashing, and I'm sitting in the back of my house. So I have to have a house on the beach because that's where I see myself.
Right.
But that's my dream. And so if I think about it too hard, then I really do feel bad. I do, because that's where I want to be. I would love to be there, but that's not my life right now. I have an 11-year-old. She has to go to school, all the things. So there's that. But people to really tap in, there's people I know grown women right now that don't know how to daydream. They've never seen themselves living outside of what the mundane Western American life. Go to work, come home, eat dinner, watch TV, go to bed, do it again tomorrow, live for the weekend. Right. So this is your message. So now the homework then becomes, these are the 3 things, right? These are the 3 things that we're going to do our master classes on. So the homework becomes to now start listing out what are going to be the topics. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I went and grabbed my folder, all the stuff I had jotted down through all the classes I took, like what you should teach and all this. So I don't know if it's too late, but one was like mind, body, soul, and next steps. I was always emphasizing what's your next step. What are you going to do next?
No,
that
the next
and the mind, body, soul.
Hold on. Next steps is always the final thing you want to say. So the map of doing a class should be intro to what we're going to talk about, how that connects to your life and the clients that you work with, and then teaching. You teach them about the transformation they can have, and then give them a next step. Now, here's what you do with what we just went through. Here's your life assignment. You know how Debrina always says she gives people life work. Well, at the end of everything that you do, here's your next step. Here's your life assignment. Give them one thing to do. 9 times out of 10, do it. But if you do a really good job here, they're going to call you and say, you know what, you sparked my mind. I need to talk to you. So give me a session, a master class that you can teach that's just about putting themselves first.
What do you mean, give you a session?
Like, what would you teach me? What's one thing you can teach me about putting myself first?
The importance of it, why it's necessary, or what about the live, like
what you had to do a coaching client?
I mean, teach.
Yeah, you wanted to really transform.
I'm thinking like set up. Oh, I do this thing, like make a list of things that make you happy, like 5 things that bring you joy or something like that. I have different exercises, and then kind of see like when was the last time you did them, or schedule 2 of them on your calendar for this week.
One of your master classes, tapping into your joy. What's another one?
Like taking actual steps to improve your health and wellness, or your wellness, so like your body, like something about the temple, taking care of your temple or something. So like what you eat, what you drink, and move your body.
Okay, body temple.
Like
what else?
Put yourself first. Body.
These are titles. These are titles to master classes.
I would change that, but titles for the classes.
Me, just listen to you. What you would change?
Body temple care.
All right,
so more exciting. Body temple. I like body temple. Body temple. Up something. Upgrade.
Nobody knows what that means. I'll change it. But nobody knows.
No. I'm brainstorming.
But that's what now.
Okay.
You can.
Wow.
It's collaborative. You can change it later. I just want to get some listing going so you can get your. This is the brainstorm.
Okay. But you were like upgrade, what does it mean? So I thought you meant I should change it.
Well, I don't know what it means, as long as you know, but I don't think that that's a good word. But we can keep it
Right,
here
that's
for,
what I'm saying. So when I said I was brainstorming, that doesn't mean I'm committed to having upgrade. I was just throwing it out there.
and that's fine, but I need to have your words, not mine. I would say care, you would say upgrade.
Right.
You could change it later,
But
but
I'm not okay.
give me the
Well, let's go
next.
back to care then. Can you put care? Okay. Yourself first. Go ahead, mind, body, soul. Mm,
What else could you teach me? You need to be just popcorn. We're brainstorming, so just all the things.
okay. They were like planning something about like people. I'm thinking of other stuff now, and I've talked to people about. Some people don't take vacation. Like one colleague hadn't taken a vacation, so I ended up helping him and his family plan a vacation to Hawaii. But
Okay.
there was something about not planning. Well, okay, something about what would that fall under? Like taking time for leisure and fun. We
Okay.
said tapping into your joy, but um, hmm,
I like
non-body,
that.
love. What about love?
Okay. What about love?
Um, self-love, something about something on self-love.
You know, everybody's saying self-love.
Um, what's different then? Let me think.
No, we
What's
just gonna
another aspect?
we just putting it as a topic. So now we under putting yourself first. We have 1, 2, 3. We got 4 things you could teach: tapping into your joy, the body temple upgrade or the body temple care, planning time for leisure and fun, right? And then self-love. Makes sense. Now, those are just some of the things that you could teach up under just this one level of masterclass. Under achieving their true dreams, what would be some of the titles that you would actually be able to have a master class on that talks about achieving their true dreams? I would say the first
Because
one.
all
What
the
are
stuff you said, right?
what else?
Something like courage to pursue it or something. So kind of like, what is it? What and why?
I love it. Courage to pursue your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
About I had a framework was 4 C's. So it was like clarity, courage, either commitment or confidence. But
What the four C's of, is that connected to
courage.
dreams?
It was, but we don't have to stick with the 4 C's.
I like it. I like the 4 C's of dream making. That makes sense to me. I love it. Nobody's going to be doing that.
Oh, okay.
If you can make it the 4 C's of dream making, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
This I would definitely pay for.
Okay.
What else?
If there's any, I think, I don't know if this sounds contradictory, but community is important to me. So I say I have a idea like a team you need.
Yeah, that would go up under like, right?
It'd be what under 4 C's? Yeah, that'd be one of the C's, community. Okay.
I love it. Because that's good. All right, so let's do heart and soul alignment. What's going to be some of the things that you can teach up under there?
Well, somebody just taught. I thought about purpose, but I remember somebody talking about the difference between purpose and something else that was similar.
Yeah, that was the bring up. People always say, I dated a guy the other day. He was like, I don't know my purpose. I was like, I don't know. I'm not talking to you. You 52 years old and you up here telling me you know your purpose.
Ooh.
Get off my phone. Lose my number.
He's silly. You could have helped him.
That's
not your job.
That's not my job.
Interesting.
Okay,
heart and soul alignment. This is the biggie.
Are you going to tap into that? Are you going to tap into the true meaning of purpose or something like that. Like what people really walk around with that word because it's social media popular, but it's confusing to some people walking around talking about, I know my personal purpose. It's not true. Do you want
To me, it's more about, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sure. So I'm just thinking, I'm looking out at this beautiful scenery. I'm like something about nature. So whenever I'm gonna whenever I ask people what their values are, like identify their values, like what's important to them, maybe something like that.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Mm-hmm.
Because that tells a lot about you.
Mm-hmm.
I love nature, so I need to be outside a little bit every day.
I need the sunshine.
Somewhere pretty and warm.
Yeah, when it's dry, when it's raining in winter here, oh, I can't breathe.
What about your gifts? Something about identifying your gifts. I mean, I want a better title, but
love it. It's needed.
Leveraging your gifts or something. Identifying and leveraging. No. Oh, what about a life vision, or I don't know, I'm big on a mission statement, like after Napoleon, what was it? His whatever it is, he tells you to develop, what is the little thing you had. So I do that and read it. So maybe some kind of okay. And then what's something lighter or fun or more substantive for this? Like it should be your values, your
Still ain't
gifts,
talking about mindset
your
part.
vision.
Where's the mindset in this? Where's the connection to the heart? Where's the connection to the soul? What does it mean to have heart and soul alignment? Like, where's this mindset stuff?
Okay, so with the mindset, I focus on the power of words, but I'm not sure how to explain that. Like the power of your thoughts, how your thoughts create your life, basically.
Yeah, you know how to explain it. That's biblical,
but not right.
Power of what? Spoken words.
What about power? Create your life with your words. Create your life with your words.
You want to change this to create your life with your words?
What do you think as a marketing person?
I think both of them are. I like create your life with your words.
Okay.
That sounds.
Can you put the power in parentheses?
Okay.
Yeah, I do like it now.
Mm-hmm.
I think some people be skeptical.
They do, but that's why you got to teach it. So we've now come up with multiple layers of master classes that you could do. So the model.
You think that's enough for the mindset? Sorry. So I do the words, and then I do like a lot of visioning and meditation.
You can finish. You can keep going with this. I left this open so you can add more. Right? That's why I left the thing. You can literally go in here and add 15, 17, 18 more, right? If you want to brainstorm. But the thing about it is I don't want you to do this too long, right? You don't want to be up here teaching forever. You want
I was just asking if you thought I covered enough. All right, with the mindset.
Well, the goal is all of this is mindset.
Okay.
All of it is mindset. So at the end of the day, this is a lot. If you did what?
Can you create your life with your thoughts? And that'd be the last thing.
With
under
your
heart
words?
and soul alignment. No, under that, leave words. No, leave words, and then add at the bottom, create your life with your thoughts. Under the words, yeah. No, okay, sorry.
Is that it?
Thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, with your thoughts. Right. Okay. With your thoughts.
So there's that. So this is your offer amount, right? If you wanted to do a 30-day, let me put it down here. Well, no, we'll put up here a 30-day work. What do we call 30 bit accountability, where they are being
Okay.
responsible for putting themselves first, and you give them a 30-day workshop with you. Same thing here.
Mhm.
Do a 30-day, and this is your offer. 30 to achieving their true dreams. And realistically, in 30 days, can people achieve a dream in 30 days? If I had 10 things on my list and in 30 days, do you think I could get one done?
You could at least get it in motion. Like I'm
Right.
thinking maybe have them do like a 5 steps, like 5 steps to the dream, like where you are now is number 1. The dream is number 5, and then we come up with 4 steps in the middle. So
True.
you should be
But
accomplished at least the second step. Mhm.
you have to teach them
Go
how to,
deeper.
first of all, how to go about making sure that they can identify what their true dreams are and then make it happen for themselves. So all of that is mindset. So realistically,
You got me with the
all three
go
of these,
ahead.
all three of these are mindset based, right? So if you offered a quick 30-day accountability group where you talk to them every other week for an hour, and in the off weeks you gave them homework assignments to get things done. The first month, I don't know what you would charge for this, just based on your market, but at the end of the day, if you talk them on the first week of the month, and on the second week of the month, you gave them homework to do, and when they have their second call, they bring forth any questions or get any clarity. And then at the end, they go and they report back on their dreams. That's a path. That's a plan that you can walk people through in a group environment, because the 4 C's is community, right? So a part of this is doing it together and not doing it by yourself. So I invite you to the 30-day accountability group for putting yourself first. You can sell that. Now, how much would you want to charge per month? Let's say you get 10 people to sign up. How much would you charge per month to talk to you twice?
So with that though, let's see. So I got those topics, but would I have them like, let's see, body temple. So would they come up with specific things they wanted to do, like under body temple?
No.
If it's 30 days?
No. Listen, this is your marketing. This is your marketing. These are things that you're saying, hey, let me show you how to tap into your joy. Let me show you how to take care of yourself. But you're not teaching all of this and putting themselves first. You're teaching them the pathway to put themselves first. You're starting with their mindset. Then here's some exercises. Here's how you keep this going. It's an accountability group. You're not teaching tapping into your joy. You teach tapping into your joy on the master class. Getting them to say, you know what, I want more of that. That's really good stuff. Okay, here's my full program. Your full program ain't out yet. This is just the 30-day accountability to get you started with putting yourself first. You're not teaching all this. You're not teaching all this.
So help me, please. So what would they do? Like, what would I do in the first week of the accountability group?
You tell me. How do you get me started with putting myself first? It has nothing to do with any of this. These are some things that I want to achieve, but if I don't know how to start putting myself, I don't know how to start thinking about it, there's no way you can teach me this. This is a 30-day accountability group to start putting yourself first. What would be the first? What would be the 3 things? If you had to tell me, listen, that's what I told my other clients. I'm at you meet me at a gas station. Do you ever go to the gas station?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know, some of my women don't go to the gas station. They men don't let them go.
I know.
Okay. That's my dream. So let's say you saw me at the gas station. You pulled up.
Almost there.
If you pulled up to get your gas and I was on the other pump, on the other side of you, crying, dry heaving, almost about to faint, and you're like, girl, what's wrong? and you had to give me in 15 minutes 3 things to help me understand how to put myself first, you would tell me to do what? First, I need to do what?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. My instinct is something about God. Like God created you. Um,
Okay.
you're special. You have purpose.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
But if I'm sitting, are you I
I don't
wonder
know.
if all y'all said the same thing. That's so fluffy. Like, okay, so let's say this. I
Uh,
just left church. I just left church. They just had a healing session. I didn't get healed. I'm over here at the gas station around the corner from the church, feeling like I'm worthless. You definitely ain't finna tell me you have a purpose. God loves you. I just left church. That's what they said. I don't believe it. I'm crying hysterically. What would you really tell me? You can't tell me something fluffy like God loves you. You have a purpose. I've heard that before. What is a tangible step I need to take?
oh, I like mirror work. So let's get out your cell phone, look in the camera, and say,
What is
"I love
mirror?
you,"
What is
and say
mirror
your
work?
name. So, like I said, tell them to take out their cell phone, or if they're in the car, look in the mirror and say, "I love you," and say your name, like "I love you, Nicole."
And what does that
Or
do?
look at yourself and smile. Look at yourself and smile. That, well,
Tell me what it does. What does
the
that
"I
do?
love you" helps you. It helps you start to value yourself more.
Mm, okay.
Mm.
So number one, you're gonna tell me you got to place the real value on yourself more than you're doing right now. Number two, what you gonna tell me?
Yeah, you're right. Um, this whatever, like the negative thing will pass. Um,
No, these are tangibles. What are my action steps?
okay,
Gonna give me mirror
all
work.
right,
First,
thanks.
you're gonna tell me, Sean, you need to put the value on yourself first. Here's some mirror work I want you to do every day. For the next 30 days, every day, you're gonna look at yourself and tell yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you, and look into your own eyes. That's real work that you're gonna tell me to do for myself, which means I gotta place value on myself more. Number two, what you gonna tell me to do? What am I doing?
I I think identify your talent, your gifts and talent. What is special about you? What do you do well? What do you do well?
If you ask the
You
person at the
know?
gas station that's crying and heaving the church to, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not going to
All
help them
right.
put themselves first.
Mm,
That sounds more around here, achieving your dreams. But
mhm.
you got to be able to give me.
One thing I did actually for a real person, a real client, I forgot what the issue was, the presenting problem, but I had her think of all the times people had helped her. I think she had trust. I don't know what it was, but it was like, think of all the times people have helped you but I don't want it to be the opposite of, I guess I was just trying to say that, what's the point of that? If the person's crying, I was thinking, say something like, think of all the times, oh, you've overcome
Okay,
something that
learn
seemed
to live in
negative.
gratitude.
Oh, that's my number one thing, gratitude.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good, right? Because think about
let's
it.
put that first. Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
Mhm.
You read my mind.
That is my first thing. I have
Right.
another little gratitude.
So
Oh,
listen,
yeah, that'd be perfect.
listen, I
Mm.
just left church. I feel worthless. I'm at the gas station. You don't know me from Adam. And you like, listen, let me help you. You got to live in gratitude. You still here. Million people died
Right.
in 20. You're still alive. You got to learn to live in gratitude. Be thankful for
Yeah.
everything. You got to put value on yourself more. I want you to do some mirror work. What's the third thing you're gonna tell me to do?
I'm thinking set an intention.
Okay.
So we
Set an
know where
intention.
you are now.
Set an intention
Like
for what?
what do you desire to happen next? What would be a great next step or next outcome or benefit
But set intentions for what?
for what you want, for what you for how you want, for what you want to happen next, for how you want the situation to play out, for
I love
what
the fact that you always say,
resources you want.
I love the fact that you always say next steps, right? You want you've said that now 3 times. At the end of the day, these are the real, tangible life steps that people have to take in order to put themselves first. Real, tangible life steps are going to be number one. So in that 30 days, you're going to teach me how to learn to live in gratitude. How do I see the blessing of my life? Secondly, you're going to make me do some mirror work or some self-reflection work so I can place a real value on myself more. Third, you're going to have me some set intentions for what I really want and then to act on it. That's a program.
I forgot one. Can it be 4? Or maybe we can replace one. What is it? Don't have get rid of retention, or not retention. What's the word?
Regret.
When you resentment, get rid of resentment.
Yeah, but that's about the gratitude. You can't live in gratitude and have resentment.
Okay.
Resentment.
Can you put it parentheses, please, because I'll remember. But yeah, you're right. Something about get rid of resentment. Okay.
Yeah, but you kind of want to keep it on the positive side because you got 30 days.
Okay. But sometimes, yeah, we'll do something. But they have to clear that resentment sometimes in order to make room for the gratitude. But I see what
True,
you're saying.
but you're gonna teach it. You got to teach it. So it's fine.
The resentment.
You're gonna teach. The thing about it is I'm coming up with your outline. If you teach me to live in gratitude, you're going to tell me to get rid of the shame, get rid of the guilt, get rid of the resentment, the bitterness, the blaming, the victim, all that. Bam, over here to gratitude, right? Place value on myself. Don't be looking at your droopy lip, your freckles on your face. Don't be looking at, you know what I'm saying? Don't start criticizing yourself. Put a value. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to teach the thing. This is what are we going to make sure that they know? And so I really want you to do this for each one. This is self first. Now you need to go back and you need to do it for their true dreams. You need to do it for heart and soul. 3 things. If you keep it, I like to have a 3x3 framework. When you give people 5 steps, it's heavy. When you say there's only 3 things you need to do. You gotta live in gratitude, put a value on yourself more and set an intention for what you want. That sounds like it's doable.
But to put the value on yourself more. It's my program. I think I had to do that. So I had said the mirror work. Okay. Might be something else. What about making put yourself first? I think people do need a what is it? Like a pick me up kind of, or like a reminder of how good they are or successes they've had.
That's the reason why Oprah used to say back all the days, start your day with a gratitude journal. That if that don't pick you up, you cannot live in depression and anxiety if you start your day with gratitude. If every day you listed 100 things you're grateful for, if you end that and still be depressed, you really need to go get help.
Okay. So put the value in your stuff, I might have to do something like a brag bank, like from CFS, from Course from Scratch. I think I have that in a brag bank? Like just, yeah.
You said brag bank, you got mirror work. So it's all the things. So this all I'm trying to help you with is, remember we talked about what's your program, what's for sale, how much is it, and then how you're going to deliver it. This is easy, it's not hard. You need to do the exact same thing for the true dreams and the exact same thing for heart and soul alignment. 3 things. 3 things. If you can just tell them, if you tell me to put myself first, and I need to start with gratitude, I need to have a brag bank so I can value myself. I need to set intentions for what I want. I mean, that will help me understand how to start thinking about living for myself first. That's the goal. Now, how much you want to charge for it? How much does it cost to walk them through a simple process in a group for 30 days?
It is a lot.
It's not a lot. So how much?
So you said, do you think that's okay to only meet? So we'd only meet twice if we do it every other week.
Yeah, but they're doing, you're going to be doing this and you're not talking to me. There's homework. There's still 4 weeks of work. It's still a month. It's still 30 days.
So when I meet with them, we actually do some exercises together. Is that typically how it works?
No.
Oh,
The conversation you're teaching. Have you been on Debrina stuff? You've been on everybody's stuff. Teach them the stuff. Here's how you do it. Now here's your homework. Go get your homework done. And when we meet back, bring your questions, bring your homework. Let's go over it and let me clarify some things. And then you're going to have some more homework. How much you want to charge?
It depends. That's what I'm trying to think through, how much time it's going to take and what I'm doing.
A light lift. If you're you should be charging anywhere from $97 to $297. Anything over that, and you need to go deeper. This is light work. We want to do light work to give them a taste, to create people ready to give you, first of all, to pay you, ready to work with you, and then for them to ask for more.
Okay, so if week 1 is teach, week 2 is homework, week 3 is teach, and then week 4 is homework.
Yeah.
When is there like a closing, or when would that be, or how?
I mean, if you want,
after they do that homework.
Yeah, you can have a graduation session after the 30 days. And you can also have, hey, it's brag time. Let me know who achieved a goal, who, give me some, I'm like, you could end up with a Sunday session to round everything out.
Okay.
I like a Sunday session because it's like, it's Sunday. Leave it, the last call is on a Sunday.
That's another thing. Would I set the dates first? I have to set the dates first.
No, you sell the course first.
And then how do I tell them the date, or how do I poll?
No, this your life. You got to put yourself first. What is your schedule? Right? You got to be the one to
they'll buy without knowing when it's gonna start.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna start. Okay, no, if you tell them it's gonna start next month, if you have a master class, hey, I'm teaching you this. The course starts in 2 months. Here, secure your spot, because I'm only doing 10 people. I'm only doing 20 people. Secure your spot. And you're gonna be one week you'll teach on tapping into your joy. The next week you can teach, or the next 2 weeks you can teach on Bob. These are your marketing ideas so that they can sign up for the accountability program.
Okay.
What's your question?
Just trying to think of logistics. Like I said, like how I choose the date and when.
You choose a date, but you choose a date. Your date is your date. You got to choose a date based on when you can deliver. And none of that matters. If I buy a program, there are people who sign up for Debrina's course that don't start to the end of January. They start up in October of the previous year. None of her life is organized around anybody's schedule but her own.
Right.
I don't want to go to her class at 9 o'clock at night, but that's what works for her. So if I want to be in her class, I got to stay my butt up till 11 p.m.
Right. But then if they paid and I choose a date that doesn't work for them and they can't make it,
they got a replay.
Okay.
What course have you ever been in? I know Rosetta don't care about people enough to do things around other people. She doesn't care. No. This is true. She tells people, I ain't saying nothing. I don't know that lady. I went to one of her events and I knew she wasn't my person. She tells you, my life is mine. You get it or you don't. I'm still gonna live my life. Show up. But I think you still gonna pay me. You fool. So if you can't teach people to put themselves first, and you now considering others.
Right. Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I was just thinking logistically, people might want to date before they sign up. That's all. But I guess we're not even, we're trying to decide the price. So that's all I was just thinking through all of that.
Well,
How much
prices,
am I saying?
a price is just the confidence level that we have that we can, deliver on what
Get
we're
the result.
selling. Yeah. So
Mhm.
it should be anywhere, like I said, a 30-day should be anywhere from nothing more than $297, and $297 is on the high end. I probably would start in the middle, charge, do the first 5 people at $97, then it goes up to $197. You got to get some results under your belt. You have to get some testimonials. You have to get some, what are people coming in with, so that I can tweak my program.
All right.
I charge
So
when
yeah,
I started my process, I started at $2,500 so that I sold it to 4 people for $2,500 because I knew I wanted to charge $10K. So I did 4 people at $2,500, gave them my entire program. They completely helped me change the name, change the process, add some stuff in it. And then when I did my 4 beta, I started selling it for $10,000. Then I went up to $15,000, and people paid it because they had helped me flush out. I had an idea. You got to flush it out and get people in so that they can tell you, "Ooh, this wasn't enough. I could have used more there. Oh, this ain't long enough for me." You know what I'm saying? They got to, before you start charging a whole lot, because you don't want to get chargebacks and refunds and folks saying, "Oh, that was worth my money. $300. I ain't got to talk to her for 2 days and it wasn't long enough." No, you don't know. But imagine if 10 people gave you $100, that's $1,000 for 3 hours of your time and a money.
Yeah, plug in my computer. Sorry. So again, so how do I have to come up with what's measurable? Like, how do I know what am I promising that they'll get out of it?
Can you teach them how to learn how to live in gratitude?
I could teach
Your only promise is to help them to start living for self. How to put themselves first. You got to start with putting yourself first. If you really want to tap into your joy, if you really want to understand how you have a body temple upgrade or have body temple care, if you really want to understand planning time for leisure and fun, can't plan time for leisure and fun if you're always putting that job first, if you always think about them kids, if you're always thinking about what other people require you to do, working in church. You got to teach them how to put themselves first. How do you teach people how to put themselves first? Live in gratitude, place value on yourself more, and set intentions for what you want. They'll get results if they do these 3 things, right? Right. They'll be able to tap into their joy because they'll be living in gratitude. You cannot be, the research shows, you cannot stay in depressive if all you're thinking about is what you're grateful for. So these are the tangibles. You're not teaching them about joy. You're doing a master class. This is your marketing. You do a master class of 30, 45 minutes, do a live on tapping into joy. The next step is to understand and sign up for the 30-day accountability group to put yourself first. You can't tap into your joy if you're not living a life of self first.
You lost me. So what did you say about tapping into your joy in the order?
These classes are your marketing. These are your marketing to sell a 30-day accountability group to learn how to put yourself first.
Right.
If you did a class on body temple upgrade, you're going to teach me why that's important. How do I go? Your next step is to sign up for putting yourself first. There's a real reason why you don't take care of your body temple, because you don't put yourself first. Sign up for my 30-day course, 30-day accountability group, where I teach you how to put yourself first. If I lived in gratitude of that body, if I put real value on myself more and value my body and how be grateful for the ability of me not taking care of it and it's still walking me through this earth intentionally, if I set some intentions on really, really losing the weight, eating better, going outside and breathing fresh air, That's putting myself first for my body temple. You see what I'm saying? None of that changes. None of it changes. Tapping into your joy, planning time for leisure and fun. If I lived in gratitude to be able to work every day and had the money to go on vacation, if I put some value on myself more than going to work and working overtime and giving away I got a guy that I was dating. He was like, I got 66 days of vacation PTO that I'm going to lose because I never take PTO. If I put value on myself more, if I set intentions for what I really want, can I plan time for leisure and fun? Would I plan time for leisure and fun? The answer is yes. These are your marketing. These are your marketing master classes to sell, putting themselves first. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to get to that right. Yeah. Marketing class to sell the accountability group.
Yeah, because all of this, if you're not tapping into your joy, if you're not taking care of your body temple, if you're not planning leisure and fun, and you're not living in self-love, you're not putting yourself first. These are the remnants of not putting yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
No joy, lack of body temple care, not going on leisure and fun, not living yourself. That's because you don't put yourself first. This is the offer. This is your offer after you teach me these things or teach me about these things and why they're important. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Same thing here. Achieving your true dreams. Well, what are dreams? How do you develop the courage to pursue your dreams? What are the 4 C's? Oh, I really love this. The 4 C's of dream making, right? Once I teach you the 4 C's of dream making, I'm going to invite you to practice. Let me help you get clear. Let me help you do this in community. Let me help you really connect to your dreams. This is what you're signing up for. It's the True Dreams 30-day accountability group. We're gonna get you into that 4 C's. We're gonna get you clear, get you connected, and get you in community. Got me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you finish this out. This is the one for self first. You're gonna do the same thing. 3 things. And it's going to be tangible. It has to be tangible life steps. These are tangibles. There are things I'm going to do to live in gratitude. There are things you're going to teach me how to value myself more. There are things you're going to teach me how to set intentions for what I want. Same thing you need to do for achieving the dreams and heart and soul alignment. And so put that here. And if you want to elaborate on any of these, I left the dot. You just, like I said, you just start typing and it'll just continue. Make sense? And as you're working on this, I'll be able to see you. So if you were to pull up this, I've added your email. So in your email, you'll see an email from Dropbox. And when you click on that, it'll open this document. You'll see all of the work. You'll see all of the words that we have on here. And this is your marketing message. Hey, I'm Dr. Nikki Lewis. My only charge to you is to do something today that moves you closer to your dream life. Have you done, and you want to ask people, put it on your Facebook page. What have you done today that moves you closer to your dream life? Now, I would put that on my Facebook post every day with a picture of your outside. Here's my view for today. What have you done today that moves you closer to your dream life?
And I was surprised one time I even asked, what is one of your dreams? And I didn't think people would respond, but they did.
They did, but then now you need to tell them, this is your masterclass. What are your dreams? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is really a good program. When you're ready to pull it out and make it bigger and deeper, we already have a groundwork.
Right.
I literally would put this on my Facebook page every day. What have you done today that moves you closer to your dream life?
So maybe on my cover.
Post.
Nobody just post it. Right.
When you go to Facebook, you don't look at people cover. You look at the feed.
That's true. Okay.
I would put on my cover, hey, I'm Nikki. I literally live my dream life every day. Do you? I have designed a life where I live in my true dreams. Do you? Click here if you need help. You know what I'm saying? Like that needs to be what's cover. But we did some real good work today. So get this done, and the next meet we'll really go over what's going to be the first master classes. We'll outline those so that you can start marketing.
But it seems like a lot, to be honest. So to do a master class, I might be overthinking it. So a master class on tapping into your joy. So I do that for like an hour.
It could be 30 minutes. It could be 15. Well,
okay.
It doesn't have to, it's your life.
Right.
This is marketing. Your whole
and
goal.
Then at the end,
here's your next step.
I promote.
Here's your next step. I
Finish these
would really love to work with you on really understanding how this all goes together and how to put yourself first. I got a 30-day accountability group, and we're going to walk through getting you what you want out of your life. You deserve to live a life that moves closer to your dream. I can help. Something like that. And I'm gonna send you this recording. But that's your homework.
Okay, I like that.
Got
you
it?
deserve it. Help you get what you want out of life.
Yeah, dream life. Remember, your dream life is your words. Your dream life. Everything you want to say. Your dream life. People don't live in their dreams; they live in their reality, and reality is killing them. It is. Hello. Product of that. I had cancer twice. It really was. It had a lot to do with the fact that I was stressed the heck out. I literally would hemorrhage every month, stressed out at these white boy jobs. They weren't going to promote me, even though they told me they were, because they wanted me to work harder. I never was going to get where I needed to go. And they almost killed me. I had cancer again. Fibroids everywhere, all kind of stuff. All of that is internal, but it's an internal reaction to external problems. I get that now. You know, I know I will never have cancer again. I know I will never, because I'm in tune with my body. I'm in tune with my stress level. I know when I need to rest. I never rested. Right. I slept with my computer in my bed and my phone by my side. 2:00 in the morning, I jump up in my gown and go to work because they need me there. You know, but the lie that people have told us is that we, as melanated people, got to work 10 times harder to get half as far. If you ask anybody our age to finish that sentence, they all can.
Right.
That's a misnomer. That's killing us. That is not living a dream life. And we really don't. I mean, I'm one of them. I really didn't understand my children talking about their dreams. I'm like, no, I'm not living a dreams. You better go to work. You better get this college degree. No, you're not getting no fashion degree. You better carry your butt to work and get a business degree. You got to get to work. I told her that. She was like, this business degree is killing me. I gotta get out of here. What do you mean it's killing you? You gotta work. You know, so we perpetuate the same things we were told just based on that's how we were raised. It doesn't make it right.
Right.
Yeah. So these are the kind of things that you say. You got to say these kind of things because you're saying, yeah. And you see, so the goal of your masterclass is get people to be like, yeah. Now they're in the mode of yes. If you are nodding your head to everything I say, when I make an offer, your whole body's saying yes to me. You've been saying yes the whole class. Your whole body's saying yes. And that's what you want. All right. Well, we good. You got your homework?
Yeah.